Second goal of the game for Brazil's number 4, Jose Carlos Monteiro Guimarães. Substitution for the United States of America, leaving the field, number 6, Chris Aarons. On his place, number 7, Adam Ballou. And a substitution for Brazil, leaving the field, number 5, Marcos Yuri Cabral da Costa. On in his place, number 9, Luciano da Costa Silva.
One, two.
Substitution for Brazil, leaving the field remains Rodrigo Santos Ribeiro. On his place, number 6, Mateus Tostes Calvo. Goal scorer for Brazil, number 6, Mateus Tostes Calvo. Second goal of the game for Brazil's number 7, Fabio da Silva Bortignon. Scoring his second goal of the game for Brazil, number 6, Mateus Tostes Carvalho. fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes additional time. Full time in this Pool B match. It's ended. United States of America 0, Brazil 8. Would you please show your appreciation to our athletes from the United States of America and Brazil? So that's full time in our first game this morning, but don't forget there are 2 sessions in this morning here at Riverbank Arena. Our second game kicks off at 11:15 and we'll see Ukraine taking on Great Britain. The teams will be out to warm up shortly. You still have time to pop out and get some food or a drink, or by all means, stay here and we'll keep you entertained with music and videos, plus hopefully a little more information on Paralympic 7-a-side football. If you are popping out for a bite to eat or a drink, please make sure you are safe as you leave the stadium and hold on to the handrail as you go down the stairs. Also make sure you use both sides of the staircase and listen out to any instructions from our stewards, because they are there to keep you safe. Can I also ask you please to not stand on the seats, as this can be very unsafe, and keep the exits clear and don't stand or sit in the gangways. Please keep moving as you leave the stadium. Please remember, this is a no smoking venue. There is a smoking area along the fence in the concourse. Please don't be smoking in any other area of the Riverbank Arena.
A very warm welcome to our viewers on Paralympic Sport TV. This afternoon we're live from London, and this is coverage of the men's preliminary round Group B match for the men's sitting volleyball. And just to catch you up with what's been happening, Iran got off to a very, very good start and the score quickly moved to 12-4, but Brazil rallied, had a couple of things go their way, and all of a sudden the scoreline was a lot closer. Iran just starting to pull away again in this first set. It is the best of 5. So we've got a timeout. I'll just bring you up to date in what's happened in the competition thus far. So Iran has already had wins over China in straight sets and are the defending Paralympic champions. They've won the gold medal they've won 3 gold medals of the last 4 Paralympic Games in this particular event. Very full stadium at XL this afternoon. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a very, very interesting match tomorrow afternoon, and that will be the matchup, the replay of the Beijing 2008 gold medal match between Iran, the team you see in front of you here on the screen, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. So that's at 4 o'clock local time, local London time, tomorrow afternoon. So 6 players on the court for each side, and this will go to the best of 5 sets. Brazil currently ranked number 6 in the world. So this is Renato Leite, who's going to serve for the Brazilian side. Serves good. Nice block there from the number 11, Wesley Oliveira. So players must have a buttock on the floor when they're taking part in the action of the shot. Lovely shot. There's an appeal. That point. So 16 plays 12. Iran in front by 5 points. Brazil doing very well with their blocking at the moment. Very aggressive. So the first to 25 will win this set, must win by 2 points. That was Isa Zarahi again. Such a valuable contributor. He's going to have a break. He'll be subbed in for number five, Ahmed IRI. So 19 plays 14 in the first set. IRI to serve. Nice attacking play there from Brazil. That was Wellington Platini hitting the successful shot there. Brazil to serve. So Brazil really hanging in there in this first set. And Wesley Oliveira to serve again. Oh, unable to control the ball there, Brazil. So Iran inching ever much closer to clinching this first set. So just a little bit of confusion in the communication there between the Brazilian players. And a nice block there, but ruled illegal. And so Rogerio Camargo is coming on, the number 7. Anderson Ribas will have a rest, and so will Renato Leite for Brazil. More attacking play there from Iran, so they win the point, 21-17. So Mohamed Khalegi comes in for Iran. Iran has to get the ball over. Maximum of 3 shots, of course, per piece of play over one side of the net. Nice little tip over. A good block from Iran. They'll go again. Not high enough. And that's a point to Iran. That was a good rally. So another timeout called, and gee, what a healthy crowd. It is a glorious day in London today. I can tell you it's around about 23, 24 degrees. The sun is out. We've had some ordinary weather the last few days. It's been cold and overcast. Well, not cold, I guess just chilly, a bit miserable really, but today is absolutely beautiful, and Olympic Park is packed. And Excel Arena, of course, is slightly south of Olympic Park at Greenwich, right near the North Greenwich Basketball Stadium. And the crowds are very, very good at this venue as well. So this is Reza Pediyesh. It's a good rally. Oh, and Iran nearly caught out there by Brazil. They were finding the gap, but recover. And there's an infringement on the net. So Iran 23, Brazil 17. Pediyesh serves again. Another infringement on the net. So this is set point for Iran to clinch the first set. Iran, Pediyesh to serve again. Can Brazil save a set point? They can. So Brazil hanging in there under a lot of pressure by the Iranian side. This is Wellington Platini, who's already played such a big role for this team. The shot is wide. Yes, it is. So this set point being dragged out somewhat. Can Brazil catch? So third set point. It's a very nice block from Brazil. So they're catching again. 24 plays 20. And an error there from number 9. So Brazil managing to put the defending Paralympic champions under a fair bit of pressure at Excel. 24-21.
So volleyball means sitting volleyball. You can use any part of your body to get the ball over the net. Perhaps the Brazilians will be better the footwork in those countries. But what a game we are developing. This is just the first set. And we have the Paralympic reigning champions in Iran and Brazil. One of the leading teams in the world, but still don't understand it just yet. So Brazil will serve. Wellington 18.
So that is the first set to Iran, but they were pushed by Brazil. This is live coverage on Paralympic Sport TV. If you've just joined us, this is the men's sitting volleyball Group B preliminary round match between Iran and Brazil. Iran has just taken the first set, 25-21. They've been pushed by the Brazilians. They are a very slick outfit, of course, the Paralympic defending champions. A very successful side and a successful pedigree that they have in this sport. So here we are at the start of the second set of this Group B preliminary match, and already, as I mentioned earlier, Iran in this tournament is undefeated, defeating China 3-0, and Rwanda as well in straight sets. Brazil was beaten by Bosnia-Herzegovina, but did have a win over Rwanda. And off to a good start in this second set, scoring the first point. So 1-1. Just having a little injury check there. Got elbowed by his teammate by the looks of things. But the nose is okay. Good news for the big man, Gilberto Lorenzo. Copped an elbow to the nose. Flat serve. Oh. Very attacking play there from Brazil. I'm impressed with their intensity and focus in this match. Absolute on target. It looked as though it could have been a little long, but it wasn't. That was Anderson Ribas, who's been having a great game so far. Lorenzo serves. So Brazil off to a good start in this second set after losing the first 25-21. Gilberto Lorenzo. So I'll score to Brazil. They maintain the upper hand early in this second set. Oh, and the ball is caught over the net. So both teams had hold of the ball. That's a net call. neither team had the advantage, scoring advantage, so we're still 6-5. Brazil just so intense, and I guess it's a way of psychologically trying to intimidate your opponents when you're seen as such a tight unit together, enjoying every point. So Iran is up in this second set, 8-6. They'll have another timeout. This is Paralympic Sport TV. You're watching live coverage from XL, the men's Group B preliminary matches, and just one day left of the preliminary round of competition. Tomorrow will be a very interesting match between Iran and Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's the rematch of the Beijing 2008 gold medal match. Some dedicated Brazilian fans there in the stands. So Reza Pidayesh to serve. And another net violation for Brazil, and the Brazilian player just appealing there and saying he didn't do it, but it's the umpire's call. Oh, crafty play by Brazil. Just a lot of touch in that shot, not too much speed or power. In the end, it kind of just tricked the Brazilians. You can see there, found the gap, and I think they were expecting a hard and fast shot, and instead it was just one displaying enormous poise. Oh, that was way out of court. Oh, the frustration. Not sure if it's at his team, at himself or at his teammates. It might have been at his teammates. The big number one, Lorenzo. Not happy. So another point to Brazil. So out of bounds off the Iranian player. So 12 plays 8, Iran in the lead. You just get the sense that Brazil is keeping up. They've had some flashes of brilliance and some attacking play as we go to another timeout, but Iran just always seems to have the answers and seems to have the upper hand. And we saw that in the first set. Iran in the end only won by 4 points, but they did seem to be the more dominant side, and not surprising, they are the top side in the world at the moment. And Brazil ranked number 6, but Brazil are in there they're enjoying themselves, also having a really intense, making a very intense effort there. And plenty of aggression as well. So, number 8 for Iran, Jalil Imri was the server there. So that was a point to Iran. The return was long. It was well long. So untouched by the Brazilian players. Iran 15, Brazil 9. Oh, plenty of aggression there. The server in that instance was Sadegh Bigdeli. Iran retaliates, so 16-10, extending their lead to 6 points. We'll have another timeout. They're, of course, up by a set as well. So Brazil's coach is Fernando Lages Guimarães. The assistant coach, Cairo Namias. So Brazil qualified for London 2012 after they won gold at the 2011 Pan American Games, defeating the United States to secure their place at London. They had one victory during group play in Beijing in 2008, defeating Iraq in the classification round before losing to China in the 5th place playoff. So they finished 6th at the Beijing 2008 Paralympic Games. So Iran striking again. Oh, Brazil smashing it, but not quite. So point to Brazil. They're staying in this second set. They're certainly not letting Iran have an easy time of it.
6 for Brazil is Gabison.
Nice play there from Iran. So confident. Very cool customers. Excellent placement of the ball. So Dawood Alipurian serves. It's a nice serve, attacking serve. So Iran inches closer to a second set victory, of course the best of 5. So Alipurian to serve again. And that is a very, very nice serve. It appeared there was a bit of confusion. Number 7 for Brazil, Rogério Camargo, appeals to his teammates. What were you thinking? Come on. So will it be third in a row? Alipurian. No. Iran can't manage it this time. So Brazil salvages another point. So Giovanni de Freitas. Brazilians appear to have their nicknames on the back of their shirts. So happy with that. And we're seeing what happened last time. We got to around this stage of the first set. And as Iran crept closer to set victory in that particular set, Brazil just managed to win about 4 or 5 points in a row. However, 21 plays 13, 8 points the difference. We'll have a substitution. Number 2, Reza Pediyesh, who's been a very handy campaigner. He'll serve now and aim to close out this set. So Iran 22, Brazil 13. Another timeout. So Iran inching closer. Oh, and they found the gap. Brazil not willing to lie down in this second set. And Iran hits it long. So again, Brazil mounting a comeback, with Iran simply wanting to close out the set. Oliveira serves. Nice block there. Was held up for a moment a second time round, and too much on it. I feel it was too much power from the Iranian player. No, it's brought up set point, so 24 plays 15. Let's look at what happens here. Oh, it did just hit the Brazilian player, so very difficult to see from the camera angle. It looked as though it had been hit out in the full, but it had not. So set point. And a lovely piece of play there from Iran. So they've gone to a 2-0 lead. So the crowd being encouraged to get into it at Excel. Excellent crowd there, and there's a total of 10 days of sitting volleyball competition at London 2012. There are 8 teams competing in the women's competition and 10 in the men's competition. A little bit of trivia for you. The height of the net in the men's sitting volleyball is 1.15 metres and women 1.05 metres. So can Brazil take a set from these Iranians and push this game out? Already Iran is up 2-0. So locked at 1-1 early in the third set. Brazil under pressure. Down 2-0. This is one of the longest rallies we've had yet. Oh! They found the gap, Iran. It was a good rally. But Iran's experience showing. Just able to find that something extra. Perfectly placed shot. So Iran, the point goes to Iran. So two touches called. So 3-3. Oh, and some miscommunication there between the Iranian players. Sense the frustration. So Brazil able to regroup and make amends, and we'll have another timeout. No, we won't. My apologies for that. We won't have a timeout. I was thinking it was a little early. Here's Daniel Silva serving. Into the net. Oh, it was an attacking play, but Brazil came up with the answers. So neck and neck in this third set. Nice block. Oh, the serve's long. So that's disappointing. So there have been a number of serving issues for Brazil in this set in particular. We just had the serve into the net. We've had two serves into the net, rather. One serve's been long. You just can't afford to be doing that at this level. Oh, that was on the line. What will he decide? The umpire's given it in. Peter Yesh was touch and go there. So the ball went out of court on the Brazilians' touch. So all of a sudden, Iran 8-5 as we go to a timeout. So Iran, 9-6. Brazil still managing to score and do some excellent pieces of play, but you just get the sense that Iran will run away with this game. Nicely placed shot, so the point awarded to Iran, 10-6. Rahi serves. Oh, will it be called in? It is. So Brazil are now up to 7. Beautiful set there, and bang, a great spike down the middle. Fraction longer and it would have been out. It was such a fine margin there. Oh! Well, such power there, and I'll need to see the replay, but it must have been, must have hit the Iranian player on the way out, because it was certainly well long. So Brazil finally has its serving sorted out, which is good news for them. Certainly putting the Iranians under some pressure, and gee, the experience of this Iranian side just shows they're able to steady, regroup after each point. It's that perfect combination of technique, placement. But you've got to give it to Brazil. They keep coming up with the answers, but they just can't quite get themselves in front in this particular set. So Platini with the ball. Oh. So the serve hits the net and then goes out. Sense a little bit of frustration there. The aggression. So 14-10. Certainly not making it easy for the Iranians. Nice block there, but so we'll have another timeout. Iran leading by 6 points in this third set. Brazil, well, could all be over very quickly. Brazil needs to win this set if they want to stay in the match. Of course, it's the best of 5. Iran's coach, Hadi Rezegaikhani. So the big match of the preliminary rounds will be tomorrow between Iran and Bosnia-Herzegovina, the rematch of the gold medal playoff for Beijing 2008. But for now, this is Iran and Brazil. Iran is up by 2 sets. They are just 9 points away from victory. Brazil refusing to give in. Oh, and sharp play from Iran. Just so quick in their reflexes. Their skill and control is really impressive. So we've got number 12 coming back on, Mohamed Khalegi. So Brazil again, so 17 plays 12. Just when you think that Iran's going to get a run on and wind the match up, it doesn't happen. Nice play there from Iran. Just so solid in the execution of these key moments. The last thing Iran wants to do is spend any more time on court than they absolutely have to, given they've got such a big match tomorrow and still plenty left to play in this tournament. So Brazil's Levi Cesar Gomez. No, it's not. It is Iran's Majid Lashkanami serving. It's a good serve from him. So 19-12. So Lash Garu Tsunami. It's a good serve. Oh, lovely. No, he's ruled that the number 7 for Iran, Big Delhi, infringed by touching the net. So a bit of frustration here for Iran. Oh, see the look on their face though, once they realise what's happened. Brazil continuing to hassle the Iranians. So we'll have a substitution. So IRI takes his place to serve. Run under pressure again. Oh, and the Brazilians managed another point. No, it's been awarded. There's an appeal. IRI just wants to get on and get his serve underway again. An official walks over to the main referee to discuss exactly what he witnessed. So the decision stands. Iran has been awarded the point. So 21-15. Brazil need to hang in this. Lovely touch over the net. A good block from Iran, but it appears they, as they blocked, have had that trouble today where they keep touching the net during the block. Rogero Camargo serves and the ball cleanly in play. (22-16) Iran comfortably in front. So another timeout, Brazil trailing by 2 sets. Well, that was an excellent return and a little change of tactic you could see there by the Brazilians. It's trying something new. So Wellington Platini. Point goes to Iran. So 23-17. So 2 substitutions. So number 3, Peter Yesh. He's been an excellent contributor for this side, and it's Big Delhi. Sadeh Big Delhi is serving. And that brings up match point for Iran. So, one more timeout. What can Brazil do? Can they save this match? It would seem unlikely. Iran has had the upper hand all the way through. Now, match point. So here we go, Iran having a match point to close out this in straight sets and prepare for their game against Bosnia-Herzegovina tomorrow. So that is the match. Iran 25-17 in the third set. Brazil played well. They had flashes of brilliance, but Iran just too strong, too skillful, too experienced. So there you have it, 25-21, 25-15, 25-17. So there you have it, Iran, the dominant team here, and tomorrow's match will be very, very interesting indeed. But they're thoroughly enjoying their experience here at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. And here's some replays. Iran's power and skill, so impressive. And really their experience. It's so nice to watch a really experienced team. You can see that they communicate so well and read each other so well. There you have it, the statistics. And so Brazil troubled Iran a little. But as you can see, 5 teams in total in the pool, and Bosnia-Herzegovina to Iran. So on Paralympic Sport TV, shortly we will bring you some action from the table tennis today. But gee, there's been so much happening right around the Olympic Park and at all the venues. And I'll give you a quick update in some of the other sports after we look at some highlights from the match today. So that's all from our coverage at XL this afternoon on Paralympic Sport TV. Now shortly we are going to be bringing you some of the action from the table tennis from earlier today. I'll just quickly let you know about the other matches that are coming up that we'll be broadcasting for you. On sitting volleyball, the women's Pool A preliminary match between Ukraine and Japan is coming up. We'll have the women's preliminary Pool B match between the United States and Brazil. I'll be calling that this evening at 7 o'clock local time here in London. And then later on tonight we have Bosnia-Herzegovina and Rwanda playing. That's a late one at 9 o'clock this evening London time. And Bosnia-Herzegovina, of course, such a strong team in this competition. Silver medalists from Beijing in 2008, and Rwanda, they haven't won a match yet here in London, but still a great experience for the African team. So I do hope you can join us later on, but in a moment we'll soon bring you some of the table tennis highlights and the action this morning from the Olympic Park, and then plenty more sitting volleyball to come later on today. My name's Amy Bainbridge. Thanks for being with me, and I hope to see you later on today.
On table 3, we have the bronze medal match representing Great Britain, Paul Davies. Representing the Republic of Korea, Lee Chang-ho. The umpire is Victor Hugo Tikakala from Argentina. And the assistant umpire, Marta Zilli from Hungary. On table 1, we have the gold medal match representing France, Jean-François Duquet. representing Germany. These players for their gold and bronze medal matches at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. So, table one, the gold medal match from France, Jean-François Duquet, world rank number 1. Aside from table tennis, his hobby is playing rugby. He made his international debut in table tennis at a senior level in 2005. And in 2011, he won the team event at the European Championship. From Germany, Holger Nigelis, one of the players to win a bronze medal for the team event at the Paralympic Games in 2004. His profession is a computer scientist. He's previously won gold in the singles at the World Championships in 2006.